This is Vidhead 85, and I just want to talk a little bit more about the French election so that it may be so that it's a little easier to follow. So this is kind of like a TLDR here. So France has a parliamentary system where there are many parties. The main three that we'll talk about are the NFP, a far left party, the Ensemble, which is Macron's party, and the RN, which is the alt-right party. So Marine Le Pen is the daughter of the founder of the RN party, so think Donald Trump there. The NFP's leader currently is Jean-Luc Mélenchon, akin to Bernie Sanders, and Macron is the leader of the Ensemble party. So think of them like the centrist Democrats with Joe Biden. So now let's go back to the European Parliament elections, and let's think of this as a delegation of 81 to the US. The UN delegates are elected, let's say. And the US has 81 of those seats, and Republicans and Constitutionalists, America First candidates, capture 56 of those, while Green Party, Democrats, and Legal Cannabis Now captured the remaining 25. Now, with the Republicans capturing the 56 seats in the UN, it really does look like Trump's RN party will now take control of Congress. But there's two rounds of voting, okay? And the first, it's pretty much everybody's on one ballot. Whoever wins 50% is automatically has that seat. So that's exactly what happened with the French elections. 70 seats had been captured outright by the right at 50% or more. Now, at this point, the Rally Nationale, or the Republicans, akin to the Republicans, are licking their chops right now and setting out Project 2025 because they'll be able to put it forth with an absolute majority. Now let's talk about what an absolute majority is. In Congress, when there are 218 Democrats, that is an absolute majority. But let's say that Democrats only have 109 and another party has 110. They would form a coalition government because now they make up 219 out of 435. So it would be like Bernie Sanders having one party, Joe Biden having another party, and saying, we don't want the Republicans to win, so let's join together. So that's exactly, again, how it happens. So that's exactly what happened in the second round, where the right-leaning right candidate was winning. Macron had the Ensemble people step down. NFP dropped out where they were in third place. And with a two-person matchup, Mélenchon party captured the most seats, followed by Macron and Le Pen bringing up the rear. So they went from first to third. And again, I said what a coalition government was, so we can move through that. So while Macron's Ensemble lost the outright majority that it had, his hand is weaker. But all is not lost for the far left or the far right, because both of those parties ended up gaining. And they seem to be the biggest winners in the election. So people were celebrating in the streets with the loss of the National Rally, rejoicing that they didn't have a far-right government like Italy or Hungary. But the next big contest if a snap election isn't called, and pretty much a snap election is the dissolution of parliament so that new elections can be held and a new parliament voted in. Notwithstanding one of those, the 2027 presidential election will be held, and Macron is term limited, so he will not be able to run, but most likely Marine Le Pen will be the face of the National Rally, or RN, as it is often abbreviated. So this is a TLDR version. I hope that it made it a little bit easier to follow, and thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.